Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bujo journal with me for the month of August. This month's color theme is blue. For this month I decided to simplify things a little after July's fun and full spreads. I wanted this month to feel elegant and pretty, but also kind of bold. I also think that those adjectives I used to describe the color blue also very much describe my grandmother. August is my nanny's birth month, and I tend to associate the month of August with her specifically, so I chose her favorite color blue to represent this month. Last year I did an Anne of Green Gables theme for the same reason, as that's her favorite book series, and I mentioned in that video that I keep meaning to read it again, and I have yet to do that, so maybe this winter I'll make some time to read those. I started off with the monthly spread as always. I struggled to figure out which images to use here and in what order. I spent a good 10 minutes at least going back and forth swapping them out until I finally decided on these three. I knew one of them at least needed to be a Suzuki ID image. That was the one thing I was sure of. It was just trying to find other images that looked cohesive with whatever Suzuki ID image I chose. I chose to make a small calendar again this month, and the design for the calendar came from a Pinterest image that I found. Though it was for September, I thought it was super cute and I decided to include it in this month. This month is a little busier than last, with a couple of appointments to make note of. I also included a reminder for Jump's new single on the 25th, which I'm incredibly excited about. This week's spread is rather simple with just a few pictures and this week's to-do list. I didn't have much washi or anything in this particular shade of blue, so I was limited this month in terms of decorating. I decided to go out of my comfort zone and use a Sharpie for the days of the week. I stay out of my comfort zone because Sharpies usually go through the paper and leave a very noticeable ghosting on the other side, which I hate. So unless I know I can cover it up easily, I try to avoid using them straight on the paper. I took the risk this time though, as I didn't have very many options for blue markers and pens. For week 2, I started out by making a small calendar in the corner and then adding the pictures around it. I made a mistake here when I added the days of the week placements and had to fix it, which I hate doing because the double-sided tape sticks more to the page than to the paper or the picture I have to move, so it can be a hassle, as you can see throughout this video. Week 3 took longer than you'd think it would. I spent a good 10 to 15 minutes just deciding on which pictures to use and where to place them. I decided to go for a more muted dark blue for this week, with a lot of nature and flowers present in the images. Wiley's crying upstairs, Shorty's puking, like I swear to God. Why do you guys make this difficult for me? Blue isn't one of my favorite colors personally, even though many people have told me that that's the color that suits me the best. I prefer lighter blues, but I love the way blue feels when looking at it. It reminds me of the ocean and some of the rarest flowers in the night sky. I don't think I'd decorate my room with it or wear it all the time, but doing these spreads this month reminded me what a lovely color blue is, and that I don't tend to use it very often in anything I create. I don't really own very many blue art supplies. I don't own a lot of markers or pens or stickers, washi, etc. in this color, so I don't think I've ever even done a spread where it was featured a lot, so this was a really nice change and a fun challenge. For the final week, I played around with some other pictures, but ultimately decided to play it simple and use some of these playful images. I chose a more medium royal blue for this final spread. This month has only 2 days for the final week, so I combined it with week 4 to make things a little easier on me. When deciding the placement of the weekdays, I second-guessed myself and thought I had too many, so I delegated one spot to my weekly to-do list until I was writing them out and realized I did indeed need another day and I had to move them all around. It was a real annoyance, but it turned out looking okay, and that's what really matters. Here's the final reveal. I like all the spreads this month, but I don't think I love any of them. Week 1 is my least favorite for sure, which I think is mostly because it feels rather empty, like it's missing something. The lack of washi and stickers and such that could have really elevated these spreads I just didn't have this month, so it kind of made for some boring spreads. If you enjoy these videos, please like and share, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next month with a new Bujo video.